Good evening and welcome in. This is GospelIsGolden.com. The name of the program is called Real Talk. The host of the show is Kimberly Brown. This is Brett Lewis. I'm going to be sitting in for Kimberly this evening. And we've got a great guest on the phone this evening. We're talking about people who are doing some good things in and around the community and some people who have become entrepreneurs and getting their business up and running. Our first guest this evening is John Guest. He has a business called JHG Photography. John, welcome into Gospel is Golden Radio. How are you tonight?
I'm wonderful. Thank you for having me.
Oh, thank you for being on. Tell us a little bit about the name JHG Photography, how you put it together, and what's going on with the business right now.
Well, JHG, they are my initials, so John Hunter Guest Photography. Take pride in what I do. I love what I do. I enjoy it tremendously, so I might as well put my name behind it. I started probably my photography career probably in about 2010. A friend of mine gave me a job at Portrait Innovations, and I started my basic career from there. I've always had a little eye for art and creativity, so it just kind of comes naturally for me.
Well, very good, very good. Well, you know, I've been knowing you for quite a while, and I know that you are always trying to do some good things out and around the community and do some good things as far as business is concerned. Now, did you actually start JHG Photography in 2010, or did you just kind of get the seeds planted at that particular point in time?
Yeah, the seeds definitely were planted then. Like I said before, pretty much all through my life and childhood especially, I've been an artsy kind of a person, and I never really thought of it as a profession per se, but when I got presented the opportunity to work at a studio, I enjoyed it a lot. So it made me realize that I probably should pursue this as a career for my own and do it in my own way. So, yeah, the seeds were planted then, and I think I decided to put my name on the things that I was doing probably around 2012.
Oh, okay. Very good, very good. Now, do you do a particular type of photography, or just kind of give me an idea of what it entails? Do you do a lot of outside? Do you do a lot of inside? Do you do portraits? Just kind of give us an overview of what you like to do as far as photography is concerned.
At the core, I'm a freelancer, so pretty much almost everything. I enjoy going outside and taking a lot of pictures of nature, but I definitely do love people and portraits, capturing moments, especially events, weddings, concerts, etc. Pretty much everything, anything and everything that can be photographed, I love to do.
Well, you know, there's so many good things that are going on in and around the world right now and in and around this area as they're continually building up in the triangle, putting up new buildings, putting up new ventures, and lots of opportunities that way. Now, is this something that you also do with nonprofit organizations, or do you just strictly run this as a business?
Oh, definitely, no question about it. My wife actually has a nonprofit, New Vision Foundation for Life, and any projects that she may do, I'm definitely coming along to document the events themselves, and also I offer my services pretty much to anybody, any nonprofit or any other organization that needs them, just needs their stuff cataloged or documented in some kind of a way.
Oh, okay. Now, I'm not a big person as far as knowing different types of equipment that's being used or things of that nature, but I imagine to get the types of shots that you're looking for on the professional level or above and beyond the amateur level, you have to have a certain type of equipment. Does that make a lot of sense?
Definitely, no question.
Any that you can mention offhand that you use for somebody who's out there who's listening that is a photographer that might want to get a little bit more insight into the world of photography and maybe might want to do some business with you? What type of equipment do you use, or would you say would be good to work with?
Sure. Well, I'll tell anybody, especially people that are definitely getting started. I actually started strictly using my camera phone. I don't know if you remember, but I had a really small, maybe a 4 to 8 megapixel Virgin Mobile prepaid phone that I was taking pictures on around the town and things like that, and editing them on my phone as well. But if you're pretty diligent at it, you actually can come out with some very good quality photos. And a lot of these phones actually do have some great lenses as well. But, of course, if you want true professional photography work and quality, you do need regular cameras. Canon, their D-series, pretty much any of those are really wonderful, and Nikons as well. I think people probably know those names. D70s and Nikon D3500s, pretty much any of those are the cameras to go for.
You know, it's amazing right now with all of the technology that's out there, and you just mentioned using a cell phone with a camera ability to get really, really clear shots. I know, you know, when people take a look at people taking shots on Facebook and LinkedIn and Twitter and things of that nature, Instagrams and all of that, it's just amazing to look at the quality and know that that came from a cell phone.
That's right, it really is.
Now, you're putting together, or you already have a website that's up, and once again, we're going to be posting that website on Gospel is Golden Radio on the homepage. Tell us a little bit about the website and tell us a little bit about what folks can be looking for with that.
Okay. Well, I've launched a IndieGoGo campaign on the website IndieGoGo.com. Of course, it's for pretty much anyone who is an entrepreneur or has some kind of a project that they want to get done as well. You can make your own campaign and try and get people to donate to your cause. Wow. You can search on IndieGoGo.com and search JHG. My campaign will pop right up there, and you can watch the video. You can read the synopsis, and it'll tell you everything that you need to know about me, my photography, and what I need and what I'm asking for.
So this IndieGoGo is a global organization that you've become a part of. So is this kind of like an opportunity where you can network with other people in IndieGoGo, or you're just kind of using them as your platform for launch?
Absolutely. You can definitely network with others on IndieGoGo. The site actually has people who patrolled specifically just to donate to your cause. They're up there just seeing what they can find and things that they're interested in, and you can do the exact same thing. And they can contact you as well, and you can get things going in your community or across the world with whatever it is you have in your mind. Anything that you have idea-wise or dreams can be realized through this site.
You know, one of the nice things, John, and once again, our guest today is John Guest, who has a business called JHG Photography here in the Raleigh-Durham area in the Triangle, and he's got his business up and running. Once again, on GospelIsGolden.com, we're going to be listing his logo and his website on IndieGoGo, so you have more opportunity to go there to find out what's going on with him and to find out what's going on as far as his work and some other possibilities are concerned. How's this been going so far with the IndieGoGo, and what made you decide to go with them?
Well, I have some friends of mine who actually have an album out that I did the art for as well, and they wanted me to do a campaign for them. I wanted to do one for mine as well, but they were the first ones that I did something for, and being able to do that and getting used to the site and learning exactly what it is, I pretty much immediately right after did mine as well. It's definitely been a tool for me for the last 2 weeks or so, trying to make sure I get the word out to people as well. That's the main thing. You can have a great campaign, but if people don't see it, it may not work. So I have 17 days left on my campaign. I'm trying to raise $10,000. Even if you cannot donate, you can always send and share and like and comment on the campaign. It helps with the traffic, especially with social media as well.
Mm-hmm. Now, with social media, above and beyond what we're going to be doing to help you get people involved on GospelIsGolden.com, are you also doing things on Facebook and LinkedIn and all of the popular social media that's out right now?
Yes, I am as well. Facebook, I have a JHG Photography page. You can literally search JHG Photography on Facebook. It should pop right up. I do have an Instagram as well. It's not JHG Photography. It's actually my screen name for myself, MOSDEFJG at Instagram. And I also have a Twitter as well, at 1JHG Photography.
Wow. It's just amazing to me that here we are in 2014, and with all of the different things that are available to people right now, not only in person but online. And I'm quite sure that people will be able to go on and take a look at your website, follow you around on Facebook with your Facebook page, your Twitter page, and all of those things, Instagram and all. It's just opened up a whole new world. One of the nice things about what we're doing right now, John, of course, is making sure that people understand that every community and every neighborhood worldwide is our neighborhood. There are no barriers anymore, and people have to start realizing that. You don't just have to market in the Raleigh-Durham area. You can market nationwide and worldwide. We have programs on here all the time now from people everywhere around the country. We just added a brand-new church on from Nigeria. We're going to be adding on some more great things, and it's just amazing to me with the type of people that are being involved as far as the Internet is concerned. And then you're having a business right now. You don't have to worry about what's just going on right here in your community. If a person has Internet access and they're able to get online, they're automatically a potential customer for you.
That's right. Absolutely.
Once again, John Guest is our guest this evening. His business is called JHG Photography. For gospelisgolden.com, we're going to be putting up his link and his logo, and also give you an opportunity to click on that and also go to his IndieGoGo website. Tell them again, once again, how they can reach you on Facebook and other social media.
Yes, Facebook, again, JHG Photography. You can type that in right in the search button. If not, you can do www.facebook.com/JHG Photograph. I also have Instagram as well under MOSDEFJG. Also at Twitter at that's the number 1, JHG Photography.
All right, sounds good. Is there a phone number where you can be reached if a person needs more information, if they want to get in contact with you? You were talking about all of the great things that you're going to be doing in and around the area, weddings and nature, things of that, things along those lines. How can people get in contact with you personally?
Personally, you can have a phone number, 919-696-6387, or email me. I check that very frequently. It's probably the best way to reach me, at john.h.guess, guess like in the jeans, GUESS, @gmail.com.
Wow, and give them that number one more time.
The number is 919-696-6387.
All right, very good. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is Real Talk on gospelisgolden.com. John, we want to thank you ever so much for being on the station and coming on and being one of the entrepreneurs that we are spotlighting. Once again, that's John Guest. His business is called JHG Photography. That's JHG Photography. All you Gospel is Golden listeners out there, locally, regionally, nationally, and internationally, you'll be able to go on to the gospelisgolden.com website, take a look at his logo, click on and see what's going on with IndieGoGo and see what's going on with his business. John, we wish you all the success in the world with the business, and you folks out there that want to contribute, by all means, make sure you take a look and be involved. John, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me on, Brett. I really, really appreciate it. And, yes, thank you to all your listeners out there. Please support so I can do great things in our community.
There you go. We're going to have another guest coming up in just a moment. This is gospelisgolden.com.